Right, guys. It's day something. It's day something, and to be honest, I forgot to record this video. I'm currently in the process of writing down blueprints for a significant number of episodes and series of information for a certain person to record, and then we can release. And that's literally my only thing that I am doing for the next week or until I get it all done. And each one is like a 2 page document, like maybe 1 page, 1.5, of me bullet pointing points that he needs to make, as well as myself, because I'm going to be recording stuff too, um, for us to then bring into fruition from recording. So I'm just writing it all down and making sure we don't miss anything and everything's covered, and then I record it and then we release it. So right now I'm literally just doing that. I did that today. I think I've written like, I want to say 8 or 9 documents, which is the equivalent of about 15 pages of Google Docs straight out of my head. So it's like fucking a lot. And we go again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. I've currently got my dad's friend staying with me, who is also my godfather, and he was an actor. He was an actor, or is an actor in multiple different films and productions. Not necessarily the biggest actor in the world. We're not talking Ana de Armas type fucking acting. He's obviously not as sexy as Ana de Armas as well, and obviously he's a guy. So I'm digging myself a hole. You get the fucking idea. So he's been in a lot of films, and he's also a military advisor. So he was in the military for a long period of time when he was younger. So he's got the expertise as well in the film industry as well as the military to formulate and manage teams and people in movies that need management of um, like teams to build an army scenario, whether it be a modern army, an old army of like Roman times, or because he was in Alexander, which is a film on Alexander the Great. He was in Fury. He was in Star Wars. He was in Gladiator. He was in a load of fucking films. I'm not gonna sit here and name every single one. But yeah, he's pretty successful in that regard, and he's my godfather, so it's pretty cool. But um, the reason I say that is because I'm currently, as well as what I'm doing now. Fuck, I need to turn my mic up a bit. There you go, a bit louder. As well as the thing that I'm doing now, which is writing one of those docs, as I said, I'm also going to be creating a website for him too. That's literally why he's here, because he knows this is what I specialize in, the online space, and he doesn't really know anyone else that does it. So he wants me to create this website for him that he can have on his portfolio, so he can get more work being a military advisor, being an actor in certain roles and stuff, and kind of getting his portfolio out there. And if people are looking for a military advisor, they'll see his account come up see his website come up and his portfolio come up via SEO, via whatever. SEO being search engine optimization. So that's what I'm working on now as well. But I think my number one priority is these episodes. They will make far more sense to you further down the line. I'm not going to sit here and tell you the whole story right now. I'll tell you the whole story once it's actually brought into the public domain. But yeah, that's what I'm working on now. He's currently in LA. He's going to be back in a few days, so he'll go and record that when he gets back. I want all of the things to be done then, and then he can record his half. I can record my half, and then we can upload it and get everything sorted and ready. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. And yeah, man, that's basically my day. I mean, I played a tennis match earlier. Well, it wasn't a match. It was literally just practice for 2 hours. And tomorrow I've got a match and I'm playing and I'm going to the gym. But other than that, I'm going to be working on the website and I'm going to be working on the docs. It's an interesting life, but it's the case that of something that I need to be doing every day if I want to get to where I want to get to by the time I move to France come April. So I want to go to France in April, like, not, I don't want to say stress free because that's not possible, but I want to go fulfilled that I know that I've made the most of the last 2 months of my life, because I don't want to get there, sit on a beach in this most pristine, perfect scenario and be like, fuck, man, I'm not doing shit with my life. I've wasted so much time just being a little bitch on my phone or whatever. I want to actually nail the fuck down and do what I said I'm going to do over the next few weeks. So that's my goal. I'm exposing my hairline. I mean, yeah, that's quite bad. Yeah, that's bad. It looks bad because of my hood. Yeah, that's still bad though. Whatever. Um, so that's pretty cool. That's what I'm working on. And yeah, I mean, same thing goes for you guys. You need to think about like how your future self's gonna feel. You know, it's short term pain for long term pleasure, or it's short term pleasure for long term pain. You know, like when you wake up in the morning, you can wake up and you can get out of bed, or you can wake up and lie in bed. You know, if there's nothing that you have to do, like go to work or whatever. And in my case, when I'm self-employed and I have to keep myself disciplined and accountable and do certain things, I need to get out of bed. I need to be that person who does stuff regardless of how I feel. And you need to understand that first of all, you do it now and you do it when you say you're going to do it, but also need you need to understand that short-term pain leads to long-term pleasure, and the pain of the short-term pain that actually does arise is never as bad as the pain that someone in certain countries in the world have to deal with. You know, like some people are living in shanty towns in India, some people are in a war zone, some people are really poor and barely get fed, some people can't get clean water. So your pain is a type of pain that someone there would dream to have, yet you still can't bring yourself to be disciplined to go and do it. You know, like get out of bed. That's literally the hardest pain I think I have. Genuinely, it's so fucking. It sounds so. I don't. It's not egotistical. It sounds so fucking privileged to say that. That my biggest pain, right now at least. Sorry, I've got flair because I played tennis. Whatever. My biggest pain right now is getting out of bed, and I'd much rather lie in bed than get out of bed. Because you know when you wake up and you're warm, you're like, nah, I don't want to get out of bed. It's comfy. You can either sit there or you can get out of bed. And it's that short-term pain. And that is the kind of pain I'm talking about. It's that stuff that doesn't feel great when you first do it, but then when you look back on it an hour later, half an hour later, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I got that done. I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I got out of bed now, rather than wasting the next 3 hours of my time sat in my bed aimlessly scrolling on my phone or going in and out of sleep or whatever. So, yeah. Sorry, that water was looking quite appealing. Um, so yeah, that's basically what it stems down to. Just doing that stuff, and really just truly being that guy. Just doing what you say you're gonna fucking do. Um, but yeah, boys, just think a lot of you are on the same journey as me. A lot of you are experiencing the same kind of issues and problems and challenges that I'm facing. I'm sorry. You just gotta fucking do them, simply and truly. I don't think there's much more I really need to tell you, to be honest. If you want the life that you've got to live, you've got to do the things that you don't necessarily want to do, but add up, you know, and you've got to realize what your distractions are and do those things. Like, I've realized how much of a distraction music and Spotify truly is. When I'm trying to write a document and I've got songs that I fucking love listening to, I get caught singing the song, or I get caught waiting for the song to end, and then I'm going to do it. And then I listen to another song. Oh, this song's good as well. Then I'm going to sing this song. I'm going to fucking sit there and listen to this song. Then I'm going to then I'll pause it, and then I'll focus on what I need to write. Because I can't fucking sit there, listen to music on like full volume and write to a good extent at the same time. It doesn't fucking work. So this is why music is such a distraction. And unless it's some mindless work or like shallow work of like filling in spreadsheets or coloring boxes in or whatever that's like easy, or I don't know, like making a website, for example, you don't need, you can have music on, right? But if it's something that you actually have to think about and be creative about and write, then you need to be focused. You can't sit there with music on and stuff. So that's what I've kind of realized I mean, I've known this for a while, but I haven't actually nailed down on it and thought about it too deeply until now. But music is a distraction, man. I think it's not bad having stuff like lo-fi on or cafe jazz or whatever you want to listen to, but music, like any of the rappers you listen to, any of the music artists you listen to, whatever it is that you listen to, when you're trying to do creative work, like creative being that you have to actually think about something, it's so hard to do that when you've got music that you like on, that you can't like drown out in the background, you know? So, and especially with what I'm doing right now, which is writing documents about a very important topic, which I want everything to be fucking perfect for, I can't have music in my head while I'm trying to think about what to write. And as much as I really want to have music on, it just doesn't fucking work. So, yeah, I mean that's just it's such a fucking privileged problem to have, but it's understanding it, and I feel so like lucky to be able to say that my biggest problem is getting out of bed in the morning. Like my biggest fucking challenge is getting out of bed in the morning. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Like, I think about it now. Like my biggest challenge is getting out of bed in the morning. I'm so fucking lucky, man. I truly, I'm fucking lucky. But obviously, I'm not where I want to be. Yeah, boys. So I don't think there's much more I need to say to you other than I'm 4 subscribers off my newsletter, off 100 on my newsletter. So if you want to subscribe, top of the description. But yeah, I don't think I say this enough, but I need to reply to more comments as well. I need to kind of like block in time to do that because I reply to them, but only when I actually think about replying to them, because I see them while I'm out and then I'll just kind of like forget about them. And it's so fucking ungrateful because I appreciate the comments so much and they make my day every single time I see them. And then I just almost ignore them. Like, not ignore them, they make my fucking day. I'm like, shit. Like, I'm making a change to this guy's life. This guy's done this. This guy's done this. This guy resonates with my stuff. Oh my God, it's so fucking fulfilling. But I'm nothing fucking special, man. But it's not that I think that, but it's more so that I'm in the mindset of I should be doing other stuff. Other stuff's going to bring me more outcome. I don't need to reply right now. I'll do it later. And then I end up not doing it. So I need to fucking reply. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to say I fucking appreciate you so much. That's basically my mindset. And I'm going to make a Discord soon. Well, the next few days. My kind of target is I want to achieve there's a certain amount of docs that I need to make, right? So he gets back from LA. I'm yet to find out when he is actually getting back from LA, like the actual date. But I'm going to find out the date that he gets back dead on, and then I'm going to work back from there and be like, okay, so he's getting back on the 22nd. So I have from the 16th to the 22nd, so I have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 7 days to write all of these documents. Now, I think there are probably about 50 that I need to write. Yes, it's a fucking big workload, but it is worth it. It's fucking worth it. So I need to actually get my head down and write those 50. And if you cut it up, it's probably about, for the 22nd, it's about 8 or 9 a day, which is still a fucking lot. Maybe like 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. But you know, sometimes things have got to be done. You just got to get your head down, especially when it's your only priority. Like I've got over the thing of outreach. I've closed this deal. It's just actually bringing it to the table now. So it's I just need to do it. I literally just need to fucking do it and make it. So it's my sole focus. If I can't get 7 or 8 done a day, then it's just on me. I'm clearly don't want it enough, but I will. And then I've got to edit them. Then I've got to format it all correctly and put it in the same stuff, and then write another load of docs about other like resources and stuff to put it all in together. It's big, but it's a big workload, but it's worth it. So if you know what you need to do and it's all set out in front of you and you still don't do it, you're just a fucking bitch. You're never gonna get anywhere. So of course I gotta fucking do it, boys. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I don't think there's much more for me to really say. But if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. I mean, that wasn't what I was trying to say there. What I was going to say is subscribe to the newsletter because I'm 4 subscribers off 100 and I post like, I don't want to say knowledge, but value that I've gained from books, from just things that I've learned and stuff that I think you'd gain value from too. And I explain it to you and then you can maybe apply it to your own life if you think it would help you. Just things like that. And just motivation in general. So yeah, boys, if you want to subscribe to that is at the top of the description. You can do so and I'll be maybe at 100 subscribers if 4 of you sign up. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, that was one of my goals for this year, and we're almost at 100. So it's a good fucking start, boys. I fucking appreciate it. But regardless, appreciate it all so much. I need to reply to you more often. I do feel incredibly bad about that because I don't. Not so much that I'm taking you for granted, but I feel like I need to reply. You know, it's just rude not to. So yes, I want to achieve this goal, but it also comes a time you've got to like balance your time. Be like, okay, I need to, these people are showing me so much fucking love. I need to fucking. So I'll do that. But with that said, fucking appreciate you guys so fucking much. I can't tell you how much I fucking appreciate you. You are creating a childhood dream of mine, day by day. Yes, I don't get that many views, but people watch me for me, and that's all I can really ask for. And I'm thankful. I'm incredibly thankful for that. But yeah, with that said, thank you for watching the video, and I'll be back tomorrow for the next day. I don't actually know which day it is today. Is it like 1, 2, 4 or something? I don't know. Anyway, see you tomorrow night, boys. Appreciate you. I love you. Bye.